Faisal, just some clarity in terms of you know, at the beginning of the talk you said human beings are supreme, we are the creators, and then you're talking about the structures in the kingdom that you see that most people don't see. Where's the dividing line of what we create and what is already an emanation that's there?
Yeah, it's a beautiful question. It's a really beautiful question. First, this is another holy city. The point of light shining, and holy, you know, the holy city, Jerusalem, or I don't know, where, you know, where Christ was born. But it is an archetype existing in the essential domain. And it's been known and talked about. In fact, there is a country in Southeast Asia, I don't know which one it is, you know, it's so beautiful. They have hundreds of stupas, golden structures, and a whole city.
Oh, in Burma.
In Burma, you know, and also in Bali, they have also big plateau of stupas and all of those things. At one time, I think we seen this hidden realm. You know, then I think we had more veils and we lost the connection. Now, this universe we live in, even though on one hand it is limited, right? But at the same time, it is pliable. You know, it is an evolving universe. We are an evolving beings. Within this universe, I noticed that it gives the opportunity for creativity, for evolution. You know, I can add more to my stupa, more jewels, more virtues, more. I can add more richness and more maturity to my soul. I can upgrade my body. You know, really, what I've done, Faisal, what this Faisal done in this lifetime, compared to my friends in Kuwait who are mostly in the grave now, they can't even dream. I was like a wild Arabian horse all over the planet, you know. Stupa, Maserati, Ferrari, shifting gears and changing and doing so much. Nobody believed that a Kuwaiti can do this like that. Kuwaitis, my generation, we used to work 6 minutes a day. That's enough. The rest we talk, we drink chai, you know, and the others do the job, you know. But what made me so dynamic, so alive, so non-Kuwaiti, and I don't mean all Kuwaiti. Now Kuwaitis are really beautiful. Many of them, the new generation is really inspiring, and I hope someday I can send some of this teaching, you know, to them. This body, even though it's my genes of Kuwaiti mother and Kuwaiti father, even my genes changed. I literally remember when I had depth of illumination and focus and diamond perception, I went to the DNA. I remember E.J. Gold, he said, don't waste your time working with your psychology. He used to make fun of Claudio Naranjo. He was his friend. Claudio Naranjo was a psychiatrist, and E.J. Gold was a cosmic insanity. You know, God bless him, God give him long life. He was a powerhouse of essence. He says, you know, go to, you know, to being and change the personality at the root level. And the personality at the root level is that it has formulated your DNA in a particular way. And I remember in moment of in-depth clarity in the absolute and radiance, I could go inside the cell, inside one of my cell in the perineum, and I could see the what they call it,
the helix, the
helix. Yes, and I had enough power to have the helix undo. Wow. And in one of the like there were two combs, and one comb, I remember one of them had tar on it, and I could send clear radiance to it and remove the tar, and it began to shine as black, and it turned out the black essence was one of the difficulties I had in life, you know. Wow. Issues, and it was like radiance, beam of radiance goes, take the crud of the diamond. And it was all diamonds, different colored diamonds. And not only it separated, got cleansed, and it released immense energy, like in how the atom, when it's broken, it releases immense energy. When the helix also separated, and then it shifted. And instead of going to the same old formation, it went to a different kind of formation. Honestly, since that time, I cannot get back to the old Faisal that I used to be.
Wow.
I try.
Wow.
I still have some of my old personality and traits, and that's okay. But there is no way I could go back to how I was.
So it was an epigenetic change.
It was at the...
An epigenetic change. Before epigenetics.
Before epigenetic, I don't know the word.
So you're talking about in the 70s. Epigenetics is the new study of
Oh, yeah.
DNA.
Oh, yeah, it was way before that. E.J. Gold knew about it. He, go there and change that. And when you change that, then the personality doesn't have the programmer. Like you change the program in the computer cannot bring the old program. Even when you bring it back, because I remember it, it doesn't work. My body changed, the chemistry changed. So we, physically, spiritually, the kingdom we live in is evolving. We can go to the absolute and we can add to the holy city. We can build structures that we didn't build before.
Okay.
Once they asked Christ a long time ago, he said he was going to go for some time. They said, "Where are you going, Master?" He said, "I'm going to build a kingdom for you." And they thought he went to heaven. What if he went to the future? What if he traveled in time and space and installed in the cosmic plane this energy, and now we have it? He made it. His promise is fulfilled. We created evolution in the material realm. So yes, there are archetypes. It's just like, I have this house, right? And I could break it and upgrade it. I can add to it. It's the same wood, the same, bricks, the same, all of those things. So yes, this is the same material existing, generating. There are holy laws governing it. If you're gonna violate it, you're gonna be punished. If you're gonna upgrade it, there is no roof to that. You can upgrade your intelligence, your creativity, your knowledge, the planet, the health, everything. It is an upgradable universe. But there are archetypes that preserve the basic elements. We need gravity. There'll never come a time when we eliminate gravity from the earth and we can have those comfortable places. We can create an airplane and fly, or a rocket, but we need the gravity. Now the gravity, I can be very creative with it. I can create a tent, I can create a mobile home, I can create a car, an airplane, a house, a skyscraper. So that there is limitation and there is infinite possibility of creation. The whole mechanism of creation, the whole obsession of being a creator falls off once you realize you are a creator. When you reach that level, you feel you don't want to create anymore. You just want to enjoy. You just want to modify. There is so much grace. There is so much beauty. There is so much richness to catch up to. So even the drive to shift and change and all of those things, if there is a need for it, okay, I have that. But to walk the earth and sing the earth and hallelujah and greet each other with our light, with our love, and change what is here and restore the kingdom back to its original and upgrade it. The saying is that we don't see reality now. We see it through filters. Don Juan was so much trying to open the seeing of Carlos Castaneda to see what is here. He says, what you think you see is only images in your mind and limitations of your perception. If your perception gets upgraded, you might see, something else. I remember Claudio used to say, bless his soul, he used to say he would sit and look at the tree And I think he used to take some kind of drugs. And he sees the aura of the tree, colors and light and particles of light shining from that. We don't see it. One of the most beautiful visions I've seen is the earth of light. The same earth, the same trees running through the same earth, but made of light. Trees made of diamonds and light, and rivers made of liquid diamonds. The same earth, but the essential quality passing through the physicalness. So the more we mature, the creation become an awesome maturation, responsibility, gratitude. We made this kingdom, you know. It's just like a mother has a child. She is not neurotically wanting to make the child become something. She's enjoying the child. Slowly, slowly allowing the child to grow, to learn, to tolerate. This kingdom is not developed yet.
Yeah.
It's not evolved yet. You know, when I came here, there was no phone to call my mother. Today, this morning, before when we talk, I was talking to my sister and seeing her on the computer.
FaceTime.
Yeah. So this universe is pliable, but there are certain things that are right. Life is precious, you don't kill it. The flesh is precious, it's limited, don't abuse it. You know, certain sanity, certain laws. If we know how to do that, my God, it's an evolving kingdom. To when this cycle finishes, when we reach the level of which we are reaching, which is we have mastered now the material world. We have reached a level of mastering of the material world that's really incredible. And now if we infuse it, if we bring enlightenment back, and the spirit and the material now get infused, the new age will open with something way beyond golden age, way beyond diamond age. You know, we see glory of a kingdom from alpha to the omega, from the absolute to the essential domain, to the physical universe, how they move into each other, and how to have the wisdom to create harmony, that create bliss. We are creating now. Look the mess we're creating. We are violating the holy laws every day. But the result is heavy karma, you know, personal karma, global karma, human karma. So this universe, and we are an evolving kingdom, evolving being. But after being God for so long, you know, I resigned, you know, because it's the lousiest job. You know, it's so humble to recognize our Godhood, that it is not the grandiosity, but it is grand. But there is sobriety, there is love, there is wisdom, there is care. You know, a child, every baby is a miracle. I don't expect it to run a marathon. You know, I expect it to, it's gonna take 6-8 months before it crawls, you know, a year or two before it stands up and walk. There is nothing off about the baby, nothing off about the child. It's growing, the potential is there. So is this universe. The potential is here, but we need to know the wisdom. We need the leaders, you know, to help us awaken. I hope I am here. It's happening. I have a good feeling about what's happening, even though it's painful, you know. But I really am here when we really see the glory. Glory, glory, hallelujah.